Welcome to the Critically Curious. I'm the Monk, and today we are in Empire of Sin. And you know what I thought? I thought today I would become an honorary deputy. So it cost me an obscene amount of money. In fact, it cost me an obscene amount of money to even get the reputation I had before I even started this. It has cost a hell of a lot of money. I think I've donated maybe $150 to $175,000 to them already, and that only got me, a slight bump up. I mean, when I started, I was a little bit minus. This is very true, but I wanted to see if it was even worth unlocking this shop. I noticed that the PD actually had their very own a shop. It was, I was hoping it was going to be a little bit better than the black market shop, as the black market shop is a load of not very good stuff. Anyway, it turns out that the PD's shop is actually a little bit better. Now, it isn't amazing. It's probably not worth the money you just saw me pay. That's right, you saw me pay $280,000 to become an honorary deputy. Of course, that probably isn't, and it probably didn't need to spend all that money, but I figured that I would spend the money and I would save scum just to see exactly what was in the shop and if it was actually worth a go. Now, of course, as you guys have probably realized by now, the only thing that we actually bloody well want is armor. That's all I want anyway. I have done many playthroughs in this game, and the rarest item in the game by far is a decent armor set. So I figured that this may be the best way to get good armor. The first time I'd done this, as you saw, there was the green. Really wasn't good. Really wasn't worth it. So I saved scummed, reloaded, done it again. Another $285,000. Boom! Honorary deputy. And so I figured I would check out the shop. Second time round, hopefully we get something good. That rifle is actually pretty tasty. Not the best rifle in the game, of course. It's, it's a rare item. But this government issued body armor, that actually is good and definitely worth it. 60 armor protection, cost 6,000. Do you know what? This body armor is probably, if I was to buy it, would probably be my third best armor in the game. Like I said, I mean, I'm almost 2 years into this playthrough right now. Armor just doesn't appear. We don't get it. Doesn't pop into the black market shop, and when it does, we are talking about an uncommon variety giving you 20 protection. It is shockingly bad. And honestly, guys, on the harder difficulties, on the hardest difficulty, without armor, you're going to lose a lot of people. Now, I'm not saying you can't actually play through the game without that, but it ain't good. As you can see, there it is again. This is 60 protection, the government issued body armor. That is the third time now that I have reloaded this shop. So at the moment, it does look like the body armor, it is worth unlocking. Is it worth the 285,000 that I am donating? No, probably not. But long term, maybe. Like I said, I actually started off in the minuses. It took me 150,000 to even get to 100 plus, And here we go. Look at this again. We've got the police issued body armor, 50 protection. Guys, I've got to say that the PD shop probably isn't it is actually the best, but it's not as good as I would have wanted it to be. But absolute long term, if you're not finding armor, I do think it's going to be a way to go. I think that I'm going to keep it. I've spent 285,000 to unlock it, to become a deputy, honorary deputy. Anyway, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that done, and I am going to get as much good armor as I can from it. If I get, any epic pieces, I might do a few videos on it, because at the moment the stores are incredibly disappointing. I do think that the PD store is better than the black market. That's my final verdict after doing a bit of save scumming. It has cost a hell of a lot of money, but you know what, at the moment I've got an obscene amount of money. I'm getting a lot of money, so money really isn't an issue for me in this game anyway. Long term, I want armor. So there it is. This is my video on, is it worth becoming a honorary deputy? You know what? I think it is. Anyway, I have been a monk. We've been a Critically Clueless. Guys, if you have found any good armor, or if you've got any tips for me on how to find decent armor, let me know down in the comments, because my biggest tip right now is to grab as many of them loot boxes as possible, because you do get some absolutely amazing armor sets in there, and it seems to be the best way to get armor at the moment. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed, and peace out.